Good grief. I'm not even started and you're already streaking through chat. I mean, really. What is the world coming to? Stop lowering the tone already. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Monday. God rest our souls. Greetings, Frauke and TJM and Shadow, and anybody else who may be out there lurking or just trying to remember what on earth. And greetings, Raven. So, I'm going to be brutally honest. I have no idea what my plans are for today. Because what can you say? It's Monday. What can I say except it's Monday, and I want to hide under the covers. I don't want to deal with the fact it's Monday. That works far too well as a set of tune elements. Where was I before I ended up throwing myself off a cliff? Or a tower. Apparently, Frauke is taking over from Nanian in triggering derailment, and that's why the game volume's off. I meant to do that to check whether or not the game volume was accurate. Honest guff. You couldn't hear the splat because there was no noise. Right. X'd it out. Yes, I know. My day has been thoroughly broken in so many ways, to the point at which I am close to swearing at several companies for not knowing how to do their jobs. I literally, if a company changes their payment processing system for something quite important, to move away from Apple Pay, for goodness sakes, they danged well better have it working and not expect me to take 30 minutes to actually go through 12 attempts to buy something important. Right, that rant over. Yeah. Exactly. Apple Pay works. Please don't change your apps to require me to use a payment system that doesn't. And for clarity, the importantness of this is it was travel tickets to be able to get to work tomorrow. So that amount of swearing over and done with. Last week we built all this, which is quite ridiculous. Hey, Kel. Now I have several options for intent. I could do this. Wrong one, this one. Yeah, I know. Any attempt at pro streamer strats are right out. So yes, we just built all of this. Gorgeous, isn't it? We could spend today reshaping and turning all of this into something prettier. We could spend some time reshaping all of this and maybe make a start on a gatehouse. Or we could go and throw ourselves in a hole. Yeah. Yep. Short version, 30 minutes to buy train tickets because the train company have changed their payment processing away from Apple Pay. Hey, Aldi. And that was the good bit of the day. Aye. So, how do I turn on a poll? There we are. Create new poll. Question. What to do? Cliff. Gate. Hole. And I'm gonna keep this short because why not? There you are. Have a short poll. That sounds even worse. No, I didn't give you the option to buy more responses. How is everybody else, though? I mean, feel free to lurk while... Oh, wow. Exhausted. Yeah, I thoroughly know that feeling, Raven. Really? No votes for Cliff? Oh well. Not that I should encourage votes for Cliff, because that would give it a three-way split right now. Okay, so we've got a 50-50 on gate and hole. You know what? Since we've reached 50-50, I'm going to open this up to the eggs of insurrection, seeing as how that's pretty much a good way of a tiebreak. Let's see. Let's go for 5 of the dang things. So, let's see. Did I say... There. View results. Gate and hole. Right. Helps if I actually manage to read the right one. Okay, so we're either going gate or we're going hole. Let's see. Chicken equals gate, no chicken equals hole. Chicken equals gate. Gate it is. Gate wins, and we have another chicken of insurrection. Kel wanted hole, obviously. He got resurrection. One time he wished for no chicken. I mean, the chicken has made itself very scarce very quickly. Wasn't there a chicken here like 2 seconds ago? Oh, there it is. What chicken? In the interests of sanity, I will do gate, but in the interests of showing things off, foul plays. I'm also going to show people the hole. If this doesn't at all sound any wronger, so be it. So, what I have been working upon is I have been starting up, bouncing off of an ender portal. That's another portal, Scots. End portals are slightly flatter. Or at least, slightly flatter in a different dimension. The heck? So. Whee! When last we were here, this was 4 socking great big pits. It's not 4 socking great big pits anymore. And I also added fast travel. It's now 1 socking great big pit. Let's make this slightly easier. Hello, enormous socking great big pit. This is our future. Actually, I'm just going to leave it at that. This is our future. At some point, this is going to become the Temple of Irony. My intention is that the area on the surface is going to be this central area is going to look very similar to the Temple of Yeet. But it's also going to have the same sort of... how low? I have less than a chest. Enough to cope with current build, but probably I need a new... I need the Temple of Irony fairly soon. Like, within a month. I'm going to stick a ring similar to what we have on the Temple of Yarg-Skrem on the top, so that it basically means that we've got the Temple of Yeet and the Temple of Yarg-Skrem in one design, linking all three together. Because, of course, one design is unique, two designs are starting to become a trend, three designs are a piece of lore. That's not the hole I'm looking for. Which means that that's the one down. So, yes. By building this one to be similar to the other two, we end up with lore. Now, you may be wondering what this huge pile of chests is. Or maybe not, given the enormous socking great big hole. These 5 double chests, 4.5, are stone. These 5, 4.5 double chests are cobble. 2/3 of a double chest of dirt. An awful lot of diorite. A large amount of granite. A large amount of andesite. And a large amount of gravel. Oh, and a few bits of ore. So at some point this lot will, yes. Ways to fill more hole. I have materials. The worst thing is, by placing all of this here, it's kind of where I want to build. No, Kel. I'm sorry, you cannot have my stone. This is my stone. This is my stone. I have many like it, but you can guarantee I'm not going to... I'm going to... Put it this way. How often do I regularly complain about running out of stone? And if the answer is less than twice per stream, then, yeah. However, the Egg of Insurrection decided that we should be working on a gatehouse. I might start work on the Temple of Irony later in the week. Let's see how we go with the gatehouse. Hey, I made it round that corner without actually going splat. Woohoo! Anyone would think I actually was getting better at this whole flying thing. Not a chance. Okay. Where were we? Go back and try again. You know I'm going to have to go back fairly shortly anyway. Probably the moment that I discover that I'm short on materials at about 20 past. And yes, I had picked up most of the contents of the Shulker monster because it was reaching the point where I needed to move it anyway. Stone, dark stone, red stone. Right. Hey, listen. Right. Okie dokie. Let's see. We need to sort out things. We need to sort out a lot of things. But I think the first thing of the things to be thingadied, and maybe to thingamy, is probably going to be this thing. There was a lot of thing in there. Alrighty. But yes, I will probably split between the Temple of Irony and the and this area during the week because, yeah, we're getting close to panic levels with iron supplies. Not that I ever panic about the amount of iron that I have, mostly because it's not worth panicking about. Worst case, I would just end up hanging out for an hour. I was about to say, please tell me I'm not running out of mossy cobble. Next to one of the existing iron farms. Which, whilst slow, do at least do their job. That's not the right... That's definitely not a shovel, Scots. How is everybody else? I've already asked how everybody else is, isn't it? Isn't I? Didn't I? Didn't I? You can tell it's a Monday. I haven't the foggiest clue what the heck I'm doing. I mean, there are rumours that that's every day, let alone just a Monday. But those rumours are true. One thing I found interesting, so I was very lucky to, due to my membership and Patreon and time, I was able to hang out on the Spawn Chunks monthly hangout. And one thing that was picked up on by Joel quite a lot over the last couple of visits, oh dear, not sleeping well is always bad, is the fact that I have at least 8 blocks in my path design. Might need to, in future, maybe use a few less. I mean, it works, and it's the sheer volume of the number of different textures that actually helps make the path good. And you don't notice it even when you're actually right up close. But it did dawn on me, holy heck, I'm using a lot of different textures in this path. He says then using 4 including dirt, different textures in the hillside, let alone in the path. So, I mean, apparently I'm addicted to using lots of different textures. This may or may not be a good thing. This may or may not be a bad thing. Yeah, you hadn't noted. Yes, Raven. Yes. I would have said I'm addicted to making things overly complicated, but that would cause people to just fall over with laughter, I suspect. I really, really need Minecraft to stop futzing around with things like Godzilla and start releasing the tough blocks, please. I don't care that Godzilla is cool. Please don't murder me, Godzilla. I know that you are cool. I'm glad it does work, I think is the answer to that, Kel. Also, why on earth are Minecraft releasing a Godzilla Godzilla patch? Other than the obvious one, money. Apparently I'm ahead of the game. There was an announcement that there is a Godzilla vs. Kong update for Minecraft. Hey, Nuska. I think I've got a link. Nope. Snapshot chat? Where did it go? Okay, am I hallucinating? Where is it? Do you ever have one of those days when you start wondering whether or not you're hallucinating something? I'm not sure it's Bedrock. I think it's been added to... I know where it was. It was in the live show chat. There it is. Coming soon to the Minecraft Marketplace, which I think is vanilla. There. I knew I wasn't hallucinating it. I was just forgetting that I should have looked in the live show chat. Marketplace is Bedrock. Is it? Thank you for okay. I don't know where. I've never participated in the Marketplace. My response to this is, hello, Kong. Regarding the contents, nothing has been specified as of yet, and no announcements have been made. So basically, we're doing something with Kong, which just sounds wrong, but I've lost track. I think a lot of it has... I assumed it was to do with Monarch, which I really am very curious about. Has anyone watched Monarch? Is it Apple TV that's got Monarch on it? Again, not quite sure what I'm talking about. Oh, poop. Right. I'm going to mute for a second because I've just realised something. I have forgotten to take my meds. One moment. Right. My apologies for that. There are reasons why I have the angry pillbox. It will sit there and remind me. Yes. Elkhorn, greetings, and thank you for hitting the button, and thank you to Hunter for throwing a sub at you. Hello. Right. Now that I have managed to remember to medicate... Remember, kids, medication is important. Do remember to... You waited until I sat back down, Nuska. Thank you. Right, and stretch. Ooh, popcorn. And a Hill Hydrate from Kel. Right. Squeaky bottle of doom time. Welcome to Monday, Elkhorn. Give up all ye who enter it. So, for those just arriving, we had a short poll earlier between cave, cliff, and hole. No, sorry, gate, cliff, and hole. Gate and hole were neck and neck, and an egg of indiscretion, or an egg of indecision, decided on gate. So we are currently focusing on the gatehouse. Or rather, the area leading up to the gatehouse, and then the gatehouse. And yes, phrasing it as gate, cliff, and hole was entirely deliberate. Because why not? A short pole, isn't that a stick? Only if Hunter is hitting you with it. But that's a glowing stick, and you have to be careful of that one. Don't worry, I'm only going to take the Michael out of everything today. I'm in that sort of mood. What is the anger? What the heck is andesite? Andesite. Scotsman. Words. Pronunciations. These things are important. If you cannot word, please at least enunciate. If you cannot enunciate and word, kindly... What are you doing? Oops. There we are. Right. I don't think I have any, Oh, I do have andesite slabs. Andesite? What the heck is an andesite? Angersite. It's the rock I yeet at my targets in sheer frustration. Incoming yeet! I tried having some angersite, but the problem was I was throwing glass rocks into stone houses. Swap that, reverse it. That doesn't really work. reminds me, on my list of things to do at some point in the near future. Pasta? Somebody mentioned pasta. Now, I haven't... a minute. Pasta? Never met her. Oh! Right. Why are we doing... Oh, wrong one. How are we doing here? Ooh, that's starting to look like a rocky cliff. I like it. I'm curious. Did I... Yes, I did. Right. I need... One of these chests is not like the others. One of these chests has loads of dirt in it. There it is. And by dirt, I mean coarse dirt. The good thing about having dug out that huge hole for the Temple of Irony is that chest of gravel. Or, more to the point, 2/3 of a chest of gravel. Because that's not going to become incredibly important in the future. Because I have yet to consider a piglin farm. Or piglin... Is it piglin trading or hoglin trading? I've lost track of which it is. Either way, trading gold, etc. Piglin. Yeah, them. Those things what go squeak and get very annoyed if you exist. Hoglins are the things that I kill for lunch. Okay. Unzombified pigmen. Them too. Yes, bartering. I need to consider setting up a bartering farm at some point. But first, I would also need a gold farm. And a gold farm really either needs... Oh, God. No. No. I am not going to dig a perimeter in the nether. I do not want to dig a perimeter. So that probably means getting onto the roof of the nether. That can only lead to bad things. And comedy, I'm sure. Who here thinks that me attempting to build onto the roof of the nether is going to go well? What, the crickets think it's going to be fine? I mean, those are some very trusting crickets. So yes, at some point there may have to be some attempt at load-bearing insanity in the nether. We are all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. There will be much derpage. There may be derpage ahead. But while I'm madness and chaos and all of those things... And now we have Tor streaking through chat. Load-bearing insanity. That should be this channel's name. You know, I might have to actually add that somewhere. Wonder if I can stick that into... I wonder where I can manage to put load-bearing insanity. Your what streak suggests that there is streaking going on there, Tor. I don't know whether or not you can streak whilst clothed. But apparently you're trying it. Somehow I need to figure out how to get load-bearing insanity into the name of all of this. I was looking for something, and it's in this chest. Twitch disagrees and says you want a 5-star. Yes, exactly. Oh my! Such streakage. We disagree with your suggestion that you are not streaking, and so does Twitch. Oh, that looks so. You see, this is the thing. The moment that you throw large amounts of bone meal at something and add foliage, it breaks up the edges, and that breaking up of the edges helps hide the fact that this is a very blocky landscape, because it's Minecraft, for danged sakes. Let's do that. That might be all of the zombies. All of the zombies get named Load-Bearing Insanity. That would... Yep. Would it be more appropriate to name the village as that? Hey, Landstrad. Yes, but you don't have to name villagers. Besides, villagers cause insanity. There's a major difference to that. Working with villagers causes madness. I dare you to prove otherwise. Maybe another llama. We've got a couple of llamas laying around, which doesn't sound at all wrong. I don't know why I bothered doing that, because that's not going to... Nope, not you. Yes, I've just put back in the rocks that I just took out. Hey, you're giving yourself an excuse to collect another llama. Good name for the donkey. Oh, we have a donkey. In fact, we have an unnamed donkey in the where was it? Oh yeah. Really? Hold on, no, this one's got... It's like, where am I going to find a name tag? I have 17 of them. In the pit upstairs. I was going to suggest that we actually have one in the llama rental. Do the funky chicken, because it's all foul play. I don't know what's going on, and I'm really singing songs, and I don't know why I'm singing all the day. Boing! 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 Yep. I feel that was necessary. That may have to... Are you trying for parity, Kel? Oh no, that's every time you get to 175,000 points in Tadpole's channel. That's when you try for parity. And that's parity, not parity. Insanity bearing load. That would only be if it was a horse that had to put up with me on a regular basis. Do I actually have more stone? Brick. There I do. Do I have any... Oh, I should have looked. Do I have any... Yes, I do. Oh no, they're coming to take me away. Good luck with that. Oh, look, I have scaffolding. Fantastic. I might actually be able to continue this. I was not in any way, shape or form half expecting that statement. I need one of these in that and one of these in that. So it's one of these in this, and one of these in this, and one of these in this. There we are. Boing, said Scotsman as he bounced up the hill. There. There. And there. I really should find out what blocks I've just left floating around on the interior, though. Ah. All sorts of materials. Never ever leave materials laying around that you might need later. Right. I have left a huge, sucking great big gash in the side of this tower, though. So let's deal with that. Let's see. A couple of that. Herpty derp. Some of the derpty. Derpty. If in derp, derpty derp. Kind of feel like those would be better as something else. So let's do those. So you have no drama safety llama, things stuffy, and no drama safety llama G&T division, the whole game. Of course. Actually, I'm not sure that that's better. Let's do... No. That. Yeah? Yeah. And you get swapped for some crack. There we are. Right. There we go. We go up to the up, then go splat to the splat. Zippity doo da, zippity Scotsman's flying through the sky. Plenty of things gonna break his day. As he crashes into all the things on the way. I'd like to get out of this building, please. Preferably without falling. Oh, no. Right, so I need 3 stairs. I never had a friend like me. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. One of those. One of those. Why not? And one of those. Just to complete the set. Why can't I run? Oh, apparently I'm short on food. I know what I'm doing. I know how to play this game. Cough. Right. Ooh, Anderson. You were that. Yes. I need to work out what I'm going to do with the back wall of this. And then up here we have one of you. This is starting to feel a bit more. Nope, no, it's not. I am the very definition of all of my insanity. I've got no clue why I am going crazy other than... Right, let's see. Look, there's no need to send that many sirens out after me. I'm still here. Just because the madness is here too. The madness. So much madness. It's all totally mad. Let's go with that. Yes. Right, this is an area. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to blend this into the... So we've got this weird-ass tunnel. I mean, at some point we'll do something with it. Today is not that day. The worst thing is, I am going to upset many, many people by having an offset door. Oh, that's gonna... Yep, that's gonna cause a lot of cranky people. How I managed that without going splat is anyone's guess. Yep. Oh, I can get back up there this way. Going round in circles here. Here, going round in circles, we find a Scotsman as he's losing his marbles. Really? Rain? I did not ask for rain. Rain was not on my list. I'm sorry, rain is right out. Where's the craft? There it is. Let's put a crack in there. Let's do this. A couple of these. Are these visible? One of them is. Oh, you're visible. Well then. I think I've just goofed. really needs to be so. There are several no drama safety llamas. No safety drama. I misread that. I was like, we've already got several no drama safety llamas, but I've just reread it and realised you said no safety drama llama. I'm not sure that would be a good thing to introduce to the world. I'm so not sure that isn't that the definition of me. Scotsman, the no safety drama llama. I'm not a llama, otherwise yes. So in everything except for the llama part, I am fine. I really do with a couple of half slabs. Half last slabs. Babbles. Oh, babbles. Don't know why I put that one there. I kind of feel like I should do another one there. And now I need... You know what? Why don't I just bring the stone cutter over here? It might actually save me a lot more back and forth. It's like... I really need, like, a portable version of the stone cutter. Just for reasons. For reasons. Wow. How dare you defame the dozen squirrels in a trench coat. Well, that's wrong. Let's try that the other way up. And that was definitely a defame. That's not an attempt at defining the 12 squirrels in a trench coat in any way, shape, or form. Ach, nee. I'm sure the dozen squirrels in a trench coat have been working together for so long now that they're managing to carry this off. Probably whilst squeaking and getting rat-arsed as well. Because the SLA. Right, I feel like I shouldn't do much on this corner yet because I need to start thinking about a gateway. Hey. It's the trench coat of Theseus. That's an... I'm a little bit disturbed by that train of thought. I approve, but I'm still a little bit disturbed by it. Okay. I have a problem. Well, I have many problems. Let's keep this down to the problem that's in front of me. Otherwise, we'll be here for a while. Wow. Yes, the first step is admitting I have a problem. Right. In this instance, the problem is that I need to build a gateway. know that I'm going to end up having to remove those in a minute. The interesting thing is, I've got them up. What? Why is that one floating in midair? First step, have a problem. I mean, you're not wrong. It's not helpful, but you're not wrong. I have a... For some reason, my brain just started to go, and clearly, this is where you end up with a bastardization of I have a dream with I have a problem. Oops. How tall do I need to make this gate for it to feel gate-like? The answer is not that short. That's too short. So let's try raising. I mean, this might be where we start introducing an arch. Because of course everyone wants to have the arches. Have I been even there? I have, and I managed to do that without being odd. Well, oddly, that's both even and odd simultaneously. That's not far off the beginnings of a design. I mean, it would help if I took out these, because these are clearly helping to mess up the attitude and altitude. That's better. Now you can see that there's a gateway. Sort of. I mean, at some point, some of this is going to make sense. I hope. I mean, if it doesn't, well, so be it. Unleash the archers. I like the way we got both the good band and the archers, as in the. Oh, that doesn't match. The old. I was going to say TV series, but it's not. It's a radio show. Right. Let's see. I can see if I walk back and forth across this enough times, I'm going to go straight through one of those holes. So excuse me if I account for the fact that I'm leaving myself an immediate trap. It's a trap. No, Unleash the Archers is a band. Wow. I was not sure. I was not aware of that one. Half slabs? Half slabs. Half slabs is good. But I think half slabs of none of the above. That one. Thank you. This is me tinkering. Do not assume that any of these colours are even remotely close to reality. that said, short of adding in things like these might turn into pillars. Actually, they would probably be better as pillars. And by pillars, I mean walls. And by walls, I mean... now I want some ice cream. I thought the Northwest Passage was a film. And I was about to say a flight path. Actually, it might be a flight path as well. I know it's a shipping route. It's a shipping route. Dang it, now I'm having serious amounts of squirrel. If you or anyone else has been thoroughly broken by squirrel, how on earth did you get broken by a squirrel? Officially Han-specific. I wasn't sure if it was officially, as in large amounts of taking the mick between official and so forth, or horrific. So, I mean, it fits in, but in all ways. Cake. That's better. Now if we do this, I feel like a 3 high is probably a good idea. Time to play with murderously legal distinct Pokemons. Legally distinct. Mm-hmm. You know, I kind of feel like I should probably do not that. Let's try that again. Ooh, that might actually set the tone better. Okay. Yes. Nah. Stop moving the camera around. But what I would need to do is bring this and this down a bit. Like so, and blah, 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 blah. Why is that? Why is that block now escaping me? I can't get it back. Give me that block back. I now have insufficient block. Oh, Chimin. Right. Ooh. I like the feel that we're starting to get for this shape. That's starting to feel quite pretty. Whoops. Create contraptions. I am creating a contraption. Does that count? I'm still managing to walk across that central hole without falling down it. My problem is going to be that this tower on the left is way shorter than this tower on the right, to the point at which I think it's going to have an inferiority complex. And also an issue with how I actually link the two up. Really? No. I've just realised something even worse. It's gotten off by 2 error. No! This floor is 2 blocks lower than this level. And this level is... Please tell me that this level is level with the level. Oh good, this one's level. My off by 1 is off by 1. Yes. Everything is off. You see, if I do that, that looks like quite a nice way of getting out into this. Excuse the murder holes. Are these designated murder holes again? I think these might be designated murder holes. Do remember, if you're going to build your entrance, you do have to include designated murder holes. Murder holes are necessary. They are part of your construction design. Murder holes or death traps? What is the difference? Are they not universally acceptable as both? Both.gif? What is the difference? Who dies? No. I feel like this would be nice for an andesite. Yes. I'm just continuing to wander back and forth. I'm just tempting fate. I'm enjoying tempting fate in this instance. I mean, after all, at the moment, I'm just trying to work out. Safety run amok. Yes. This is why the No Drama Safety Llama is at the top of the hill and not here right now. I need some half slabs in stone brick. If the Safety Llama were here right now, the Safety Llama would be having kittens, which would be quite impressive. I'd be wondering how the heck the Safety Llama would have kittens, but... Does that look better? I think it does. I think it does. I reckon that looks nice. On the right, we have stairs. On the left, we have slabs, blocks. I think we need the stairs. It would be nice if I were able to put the stairs into the right spot, but that's a different problem. And if we put a half slab here, that'll... Oh, yes. That continues the slope nicely. This, I think, is going to have to be something. Excuse me while I face palm. The concept of this will have to be something. Chef's kiss. Perfect statement. Absolutely amazing and completely useless. Simultaneously. Oh. Yeah. Um, what it will have to be is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a plan, and it's cunning. So cunning that we might be able to stick a tail on it and call it a weasel. Now I need to do something with that block there. Yes, apparently I need to do something with that block there. Preferably not call it a weasel. Mostly because the weasels have already complained about my attempts to call anything a weasel other than a weasel. Bit unhappy at the weasel. The weasel? The weasel! The result of all of this is that I'm still confused. The reason I've just placed all of those walls there is because I can now come back in a second. We've now got an interesting sort of groove and gap there, which is a bit groovy, man. Groovy. But what I can also do is come back in with 5. I may have to lower the stone, lower the ground, lower the floor. Oh, there, yes, actually, I do need to take out a couple more blocks, which means I need morse. Morse? No, I do not need morse. No, not you. One of those. You. 2 more of those. Yes. So the reason for the walls is because I can now do this. And I can have a pole that's not connected. For now. Matron. This pole will likely become the hinge for a gate. Just as soon as I can work out where the heck I'm going to put the gate. Because my instinct is not good. Because I was thinking it might work, and I'm not sure. So the reason for putting, I mean, I will put something in by way of bearings as well in a minute, but how wide is this? Remember, kids, if you Alt-Tab while you're pressing space, your account will constantly be jumping. Let's see. If I put one there, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 diagonally. I may have to I may not be able to do this. Dang it, Minecraft. Where are my vertical half slabs? Vertical half slabs would be really, really useful right now, so that I could have this slowly turn, slowly fit. Yeah, but Pardon? 13? I'm both impressed and confused. Basically, if this is 9 blocks that way, I think I need less blocks to do the... If I was going straight out in each way, I think it would be like 4 and 4, maybe. I think. But I'm not sure. This is the problem. Because in theory... If I did 4 and 4, 3 and a bit each way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So I don't need the 5th one. That might actually help with the fact that this feels too big. Now it feels too small. Because that's 4, that's 4. I know they're unbalanced. However, is that enough to make it look like those would be possible to close and seal this up? If I were to add, you know, enough layers to this to make it look like a proper gateway. Oh, that didn't work, Scott. Well done. Fantastic maneuver. I don't think that feels wide enough. Ow. Stop hitting yourself. Oh, it's going to need reinforcement. I'm very well aware that it's going to need a lot more to it. It will get a lot more to it. This is just me working out whether or not it'll even work. And so far, the gut feeling I have is no, not in the slightest. Ooh. Hail hydrate! Squeaky bottle of doom time. Oopsie. And a stretch. Everybody get up and stretch. Ooh, popcorn from the other shoulder. That's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get popcorn, and go, go, go. But don't you crash into that hill. I'm not liking these. I am not thinking this is going to work. I am thinking this is not going to work. Which is a shame. I may have to go for full block thick doors. Which is gonna suck. Unless... yeah, Habana? No, Habana? No, 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 no. Ooh. I have a possible idea. Run for the hills! might do is actually make it so that one of these is closed in a minute. Possibly a bit too much. I like the concept, I don't like the colour. Actually I like the colour, I just don't like the result. Bar humbug. What the point? How the heck would I do one of these doors closed? If I were a door, what would I look... No. Sorry. That statement makes no sense at all. If I were a door, what would I look like closed? Excuse me for a second, and I'm not going to go and slam myself in a doorway. Oh. Hello. Have you decided to come and visit? Still not sure why any of this is... I really wish that had worked, but it didn't. So we'll need to come up with a better idea. Unless, hold on. I really should have tried this before I took that down, but we can always try again in a minute. What if we had... two layers. What if we made this door thicker? But instead of making it thicker by adding a load of stuff by way of 1 meter thick, it was like this much thicker. Ooh, that's close. That's close. That's a bit better. That actually feels a bit more like it is believable without being over the top. Where the heck did that go? There it is. That's the thing. 1 meter blocks are way too much. 2 rows of trapdoors. And what we could do is make it a bit more solid by, say, grabbing some dark oak trapdoors. No. Yes. And swapping 1 layer of those on one row for, say, dark oak, and do that, say, top and bottom. Ooh, am I missing one? I'm apparently missing one. I'm almost tempted to do the dark oak on both sides. Would it be better to have dark oak on both sides? That's it. How did I manage that? Ooh. And it's got a lovely side texture that looks... Yes. Oh, that is... How did it take me this long to figure this one out? That looks nice. I like it. I just have one mistake. I need to make it one block lower. And the other advantage is, if I have the hillside here as a stair, then it enforces the sort of concept of you can't push this door open. Because it's got solid ground behind it. Solid ground. Not just solid, but solid. Really? We need a whole heap more of these. Hey, True Purple. Welcome to Derping with Trapdoors and Building with Random. Also known as an average day. Ooh, yes. Yes. I need to fix this lot. Which means... wow, can go under those. You need to be stone brick. You need to be... Let's make you cracked stone bricks. I need... Yeah, 2 of... Let's go with 2 of these. Actually, let's go with 1 of those and realise we don't have the inventory space for another material. Today on Scotsman's Inventory is an absolute mess. Also known as an average day. Right, I need 1 more of those, and I need a bearing, or also known as a hole in the floor, which I don't have. Why do I have 3 kelp in my inventory? You know what? I'm just going to sacrifice 3 kelp and 2 seeds. I need to do this and this. See, there's always a reason for having that. Right, I need 2 smokers and no, this one. No, there's dark oak. I'm gonna need a load more dark oak fences. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna need a load more dark oak trapdoors as well. Right, smoker. There we are. Now we've got our hinge in place. I could probably do with putting a bracket up at the top to go with hinge and bracket, but actually that looks alright as is. Do we go with my standard of putting a dropper up there so that it looks like there's a hinge point up there, or do we just get away with it? I think for the moment we'll get away with it. Right, I need one of these here. I need to take out you, all of this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Three of those. 4 of those. 7. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I had to count that up because I can't do maths in my head. I also can't place blocks. Right, let's put stone. A couple of cracked stone. A couple of mossy cobble. And tough at the bottom. That's better. Now we can put in our hinge. Remember to do that. Why are you not? Oh, because of course. Right. I am out of dark oak trap doors. How many wide did we make this? 4. Let's get the middle layer in. Let's not, because apparently I can't do that without the lower layer. Fine. One of these days I will learn how to build. I know there are many, many instances of things dotted around this world that suggest I might have a clue about what I'm doing when it comes to building. I maintain that that's all a myth. It's all law. Or is it all flaw? It's all flawed. You, and you. Smack myself on the head with a trapdoor. Place those 2 and that one. Sometimes it's so much easier if you just smack yourself on the head with a trapdoor. And now we need to go and sleep. Bob with the wrench in the kitchen. Oh my. What was he doing with that wench? What was the last track called? I wasn't paying attention. Or was it the fact that it finished just as I lay down in bed? By the sunset. Yep, that was surprisingly accurate. My gut instinct is those 2, if they were closed, wouldn't line up. My gut instinct is if I put another trapdoor onto those, they would look too big. I don't think I can get anywhere in the middle. So I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to leave those as they are and assume magic, as opposed to maths, will help with those closing. They do look right, though. Thank you, True. Yeah, I like the way they look. And I think once we put in a whole load of stuff behind them, including starting to fill this hill up, they're going to look a lot better. I also think I need to really, really start changing the texture of these blocks, because they're all a little bit bland. But that was not part of... At the moment, I'm just working out the shape. You can't get it right without a shape. God, that's almost Brian Blessed. Gordon's alive? Oh, I am not losing my marbles. I am not losing my marbles. How can I lose something I've lost years ago? Okay, this tower is too short. Possibly by 2. Yeah. Yeah, I think that tower needs to be 2 blocks taller. At least it's not a tower I've built yet. It's just a tower that's still in its infancy. Which is why it's so short. How does this tower look at this base? Have I gotten this right? Let's pick this up so it's not blocking the view. Okay, that looks alright. I think that looks okay. What I might need is some iron bars. We got any iron bars? Any old bars? Any old bars? Any old iron bars? There's let's just start collecting antique marbles. Awesome. If you're going to prove people wrong, you might as well prove people wrong in a good way. I like that. I need 2 more of those, I think. Besides, antique marbles can be really interesting. More or less true story. Yeah, I can believe it. As I say, antique marbles can be quite interesting. Oh yeah. I think the iron bars make all the difference. Let's see. That's looking a lot nicer. I mean, this is already starting to feel like a gateway, rather than just a hole in the world. And yes, I know I'm continuing to taunt reality by walking straight over these holes. At some point, reality is going to notice me taunting it and drop me straight between them. Until such time as reality notices this, I've got to keep doing this. If I do this, though, can I make this look good? Whaley Scotsman. Blah. There. There's the block I wanted. Does that look... Ooh. Wrong material. Right idea. Not entirely the wrong material. I think it's close. I think what I need to do is take out 4 of those, and maybe this is where we introduce some of our... Nope. Yes. I only need 4, but I'm going to pick up that entire block of 5, because why not? And of course I've removed all of my scaffolding, so I've got to go back up the back. Which way round was it? That one, and that one. That one, and that one. Ooh. That's not bad. I'm tempted to take out these 2 and replace them with crimson as well. And actually, what I might do is, for those middle ones, have the crimson go all the way up to an undefined height. I think 3, probably. Error, undefined number. Also known as 3. How can you have an undefined number of 3? Doesn't that kind of sort of go against the definition of an undefined number? We defined the undefined number as 3, it still happens to be 3, it's still undefined. Okay. I'm wondering if it would be interesting to do that in all sections. Ooh. That's an interesting look. I'm trying to decide if I want to continue the dark oak... wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard? Wrong monitor. If I want to bring the dark oak all the way up. Certainly on the ends, it seems like it might be a good idea. Oh, yes. Leave the middle. Those can be points that you can shoot through. So it would be here that you shoot through. And here that you shoot through. But, and theoretically you can see through and maybe even shoot through these bits. I'm tempted to swap these for blacker material. Something like deep slate tile. Just to offset. Yes. Whoopsie. Well, there's your fall, but it wasn't through the murder trapdoors that don't exist. Do I have deep slate tile? No. No, those are cracked. I can't turn those into... Oh, dagnabbit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're out of cobble deep slate. I was about to say, we might need a supply run. Let's just check something. Nope, don't need a supply run. I do need the sun to set far enough for me to be able to sit down. Thank you. That's a bed. I'd lie down, not sit down. I probably should do a supply run. A, because it's 20 past, and that would obviously be on brand. And B, because there's only so much that I can do with the half-dozen pieces of spare cobbled... yes. Hey, Hunter. And thank you for the lurk. I only ended up with 6 of those walls back. That's 7. Where's number 8? Minecraft, where did you throw the 8th wall? Dunno. Kitchen lurking, what are you making? Huzzah for noms. Oh, there it is. You ever have one of those moments where you can't find that last block that Minecraft has flung off into the ether? I'm impressed. I have these 3 holes, and I still haven't fallen through any of them. Right, let's consider I think since I would like to probably use some polished deep slate for the roof of the gatehouse, I think it is appropriate for me to do a run anyway. Let's get rid of the bits that need to go in here. You go in here, you go in here, you go in here. You don't go in there, you go in there. Let's put that in there. Oh, you missed the word add off there. I was about to say, how did that... It was intentional that it looked like it. It was blind luck that I achieved it. Yeah. I'm also not commenting on all of the alternative phrasings of that statement. It sounds lovely, but no good for me. What's the vegetarian option? Hey, Chris. Oh, look, we're suffering from 20 past. Take out the pork. That'll do. I'll just go through the nether and murder some pork anyway for you. Boingy boingy boing. He flies through the nether with the greatest of ease, annoying Kel by not smashing into things. Well, that was an impressive... Wait, what? We went through a nether portal and ended up in the nether. Oh dear. Moving is never fun, Chris. I'm curious about that. Did that look to everyone else like we went through the nether portal and ended up in the nether? From the nether. Oh good, I'm not the only one seeing things. Hello things. Hello Stuffy. Oh, and they responded. Always remember to say hi to your llama. Is there anything else I needed while I was here? Oh, I was running short on moss. So let's grab a couple of stacks of that. Sanity. I'm sorry, IKEA does not keep sanity in stock. Have you ever been to IKEA? IKEA is there to remove you from your wallet and your sanity, simultaneously. That's why it's such a maze. First, they send you through the maze, so you lose all of your sanity and all your grip on reality. Then, once madness has taken hold, they let you get to the tills, at which point you order as much as you can just to get out of there. IKEA employees were customers who never escaped. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's cruel. That's probably true. Why do I have hoppers? Who knows? Is there anything else that I actually need while I'm here? Actually. Hold on. I have a question. 1.5 stacks of dark oak logs. I feel like 1.5 stacks of dark oak is not going to last. But more importantly, I am short of wheaty dirt. If you never find the exit and you sleep in one of the beds, if the next mission at midnight your clothes become an IKEA uniform. That sounds like it would be almost the plot for a Doctor Who episode. Instead of suddenly growing a gas mask, you grow an IKEA uniform. Are you my boss? As opposed to, are you my mummy? You'll get RTD on the line. First episode with the 9th Doctor. I do not remember that episode. I might need more plot. Live mannequins. Oh, the Autons. Oh, you mean the living plastic. Sort of. Whoa. That was nearly 3 levels of splat simultaneously. However, just to annoy Kel, I managed to avoid them. Nestine consciousness. Yes. Living plastic. I'm sorry, Kel. I apparently seem to be able to navigate nether tunnels without throwing myself into them today. Trash bins eating people. I knew that would upset Cal. Right. Let's put these in here. Shop window dummies. Dustbins. No comments. I refuse to read out that last word. Or that last... Blah, blah, blah. That was literally a quote from the episode. I'm very much sure it was. However, I'm very much sure I am not repeating it. And I'm the one who threatened to go and build in a hole today. Thank you, Automod. Also cucumber. 9th Doctor is underrated. The 9th Doctor was auto-rated. What am I emptying now? I kind of immediately lost track of what I was talking about. A hole. I have been... Just because you have Status Hunter. Yes, when we reach the end of stream, remind me to go and show people the giant hole that will become the building site later in the week. Oh, I need fireworks because I'm out. I am down below 9 stacks of fireworks. I might have to build a sugarcane farm at this rate. Do I even have a... Oh, I do. Right. Minus 512. Tilde. I feel like I've missed an opportunity here. The iron farm is at 1336. I really should have moved that by a block. And by giant construction site. Yep, it's an off by 1 error. Here we have a future building site. Do you think this is a large enough hole, Hunter? This was dug out over the weekend. It was about the only thing that my brain could cope with. Looks like a rough tunnel wall tunnel. Yeah. Plush enough for what, might he go? Wow. Wow. The contents of this hole will be 12 iron farm pods. I've just pressed the wrong button. Also, it looks pretty impressive in shaders. I actually meant to press this button. If I used a block of sand to mark every 100 years I've lived, I could fill it at least 4 times. Maybe. Maybe. At least I'm not Elkhorn. I'd have to dig at least 5 more than that. I'm waiting for Elkhorn to complain there. Although I think Elkhorn is lurking. Right. By available. I need to figure out what to do with this. Now that we've got something approximating a roof. What do we have? No, maybe. Oh, I actually had deep slate tile slabs already. That's useful. Right. Let's see. If I were a roof, where would I be? Clearly, at the moment, the answer to that is, I am roofless. Well, no. How did you end up down there? Let's see. If I do that, I feel like there is probably a good place. Do I want to stick with the... No. I'm also not sure I want to stick with that as is. The problem is those. Because I can't place one here. Because really I'd like to place these half a slab at... Hold on. How about if we placed them a block out and then worked upwards from there. So if we started here, give ourselves an overhang. What material do I want for the main roof, though? Because I don't think I want to use the deep slate tile. How rude. I'm still wandering back and forth across those, and they're the only thing I haven't fallen off of. I'm starting to think I must have accidentally put something in those holes to prevent me falling through them. Plot armor is probably what I put in them. What if we were to put... No. I was going to say crimson, but I think crimson would be wrong. I'm trying to keep this fairly close to... Actually, no. Crimson might be right. Let's try crimson. I was going to say, I'm trying to keep this close to pillager. But there are areas where pillager in this place has the crimson. So. Let's see what happens if we put in the crimson. And the interesting thing is this would be 3 wide across the middle, I think. This is the... yes. I think that might actually be the right colour. Oh yes, I think that's the right colour and the right attitude. Altitude? Yeah, because that's going to be almost sort of curved. Yeah, I need a lot more crimson half slabs. Might as well use up those. How am I going to do this? Oops. You need to be there. Right. You are that. Oh, I know. Hold on. That doesn't... Oh, hold on. No. Let's get this right. That. There we are. That's the way to do it. No, it's not. I'm still going to have to come back through and put a whole load of half slabs under the half slabs to fill in the half slabs. Then I'm missing half slabs here and here, and here, and here and here, and then we somehow get back out onto the roof, and now we put in you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There's one left. Yes. Oh, that's quite nice. I think that works. I need to work out what to do with the back. It's very much not got a back on it yet. I feel like I still need to detail the stonework. This stonework is way too bland. I like that look. Leave it green. I might not have the fence work go all the way to the top and just have one layer of it, if that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, I know what you mean on by leave it green. I think what I probably should do, whoops, is if I do this, let me keep running into that stair. I think let's go for a let's go half green. Half green? That sounds wrong, but... So if I do that... And that... And that... And... hold on. That... Ah, yes. Okay. I was about to say... Why have I got 4 and I've only got 3? And these two, fine, scaffold it. Let's go for a partial green. That's not gonna. That's not helping. Shamana. Ishkabibble. You. There we are. A partial green. Tempted to bring those ones up just to give it. But the only thing I'm thinking is it might be better to make these ones the full height. Might be better to make these ones the full height by putting them the right way round. Just to give it that, yeah, that edging on the sides. I love the way that I deliberately worked my way outside of the build to put in the trapdoors that didn't... Yes, that's got it. It's got the structure from the front, but the openness of the back. I'm not quite sure if I can define that properly, but hey. And that still feels very pillager. Like a reverse mullet. I have nothing to say about that. That's just confusing. Are those in a... Ooh. 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 Right. There are 3 things I want to do here. The question becomes which way round to do this. Structure on the front, open in the back. Okay. Now, I am thinking, which is usually a bad start, right. So, do I... No. Too high. Let's do banner there. So this might turn into a... dull fiddlesticks. Give me that back. Do I... Oh, that needs to be a... That definitely needs to be a stair. Or do we put the banner down at this level and have the chain and the... No, I think banner up high is better. Now that I can see it, banner up high is much better. So I need a dark oak... Ooh, hold on. Dark oak fence. I was going to put a dark oak... Let's get 2 dark oak stairs, just in case. I was going to put a stair there, but I think fence might be better. Right. Oh! Hey, CB! And thank you to Taryn for the... for your sub-gift. I can see myself moving that fence down by 1 and putting the stair in as well now. Okay, right. So let's... You see, this is why I picked up the stairs. That looks better. And that looks fantastic. Yes, it did need both the stair and the... Except now you've lost that. Maybe that needs to just go back up to the top. It's either that or this needs to go down by 1 further. Of course, that was the last piece of that. So I do that. That. And let's just go straight to a lantern on this. Yep. I think that's got it. By jingo! He's got it! It's got that sort of pillager-esque. I'm still not sure if that's at the right height. It does feel like it needs to go 1 higher. Survey says... I'm torn. I'm very torn. Let's do the lantern for this side, and then... Let's put that there. That there. Lower. Lower is balanced better. You see, this is why you build both. Sometimes you just have to build both to see them together. If at first you don't succeed, build both, and then you'll realise just how messed up your sanity is. If everyone's having a dance party, I've got to get on it. Oh yeah, that looks better. That also takes away from the fact that those are very solid blank stone panels by virtue of the fact that you don't see most of them anymore. So it doesn't need the texturing. In fact, the texturing would take away from it. I just need a little bit of texturing down here. One less block of dirt, I think. Yeah, I just need a little bit of texturing down on these walls rather than anything further up. I like that. That's looking really like a gateway. Oh, goodness. It's just well. We are running close to time. How did that happen? The clocks moved forwards and put everything behind them. Do I need the same on the back? Oh, one thing I definitely need is I need the dark oak curve on the back. That's missing. Time to dance. Does that mean I have to teach someone how to pad a beret? Whoops. That is way more dark oak slab than I needed. There's an Armin van Buuren song called Pad a Beret. Which... Oh, hold on. That doesn't make sense. Ah, that's why. There we are. Well done, Scots. I managed to have an off by one error. How did I introduce an off by one error into something that is both even and odd simultaneously? Also, how did I introduce something that is both even and odd simultaneously? Because of course it's on the diagonal. Some rows of this are even and some rows are odd. That's better. I definitely need the lanterns, but I'm not sure about whether or not I need the banners on the inside. I don't know if I need the banners on the inside. Two of those. I've got those. Two of those, and let's just pick up two banners just in case. I really made way too many of those. Oh well. Let's see. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go... No, you don't. Sometimes chains just annoy you. You don't need banners on the inside. Are you practicing your Jedi skills? I'm gonna try banners on the inside. No. It's not working in the slightest. Also, the banners on the inside don't work because of the shape of the landscaping. I've lost a banner. Where did that... Oh, there it is. Great. Now I've got one banner that will not stack. I hate the way that banners change their MBT just because you've placed them. Yeah, the banners don't work, so we won't bother with them. Besides, we'll have banners on the top of the towers. Right, time for me to stop dancing. This one. You go in there. You go in there and don't stack, because of course not. And now... Ooh, that looks nice. I need to do the upper sections of the... Oh god, on this side the towers look crap. But that's because they haven't been built. But that gateway is just right. It manages to evoke the... Since it's getting close to time, investigate a large hole. I think we already... I kind of cheated and did that earlier, but we've still got this large hole as well. This was the cliff option. So when I gave options of cliff, cliff, hole, or gate, this was the cliff option. This is still on my landscaping list. Oh, those two look nice together. That's why that works. Those two sections of gate are almost a good match. I hadn't realised that. All you see is a lack of cliff. Oh, no. That was cliff. Hole was the Temple of Irony. Because it is basically just a giant hole. Yeah, I'm wondering if we need to put doors on the one on the right now. It does feel like it needs something, doesn't it? Not as difficult as it thinks. Yeah, it's on a 33, just to be really clever. But we could have one door just coming straight out here, and another one possibly a little bit more... Yeah, that one's going to be difficult. Oh, both need a path. Yeah, do assume that there's a heck of a lot more to do on this. Yeah, now that we've got gates on the left-hand one, I do wonder if I need to do something more with the right-hand one. The path will come. The path will definitely come. Just because it doesn't exist yet doesn't mean it's not about to happen. I use the path as a way of planning out the path, if that makes sense, which is why it disappears and then reappears. Similarly, we have this gap in the path up here, for example, that needs to be finished. There is so much more to build on this, as always. I mean, I also need to build this path, because that then reappears over here. I find it interesting that we've got this style of gate here, which actually, yeah, that one almost has the double depth. It's just got double depth in a slightly different manner. I forgot we'd put that, I forgot there was this sign. Did we put a sign on this one? Oh, yes, we did. We've put 2. Forgot about those. Sorry. The gate with the signs on it are actually perfectly the right size if you take into account that that's the hinge point. And then they do actually align perfectly. They rotate around. If you rotate them around the hinge, that's a 5 wide hole, and that is a 5 wide gate. I forgot about the thin mints. What was I thinking when I put that in? Oh, I'm certain that somewhere along the lines I am crazy. Now I need to put signs on these somewhere. Either way. Oh dear. We are at wrapping up point, which is probably the point at which I wrap up my sanity, and we all work out whether or not I actually have any in the first place. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. We've actually made some decent progress, I think, even if it doesn't feel like a huge amount. There's been a lot of detail in it. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be both continuing to work on the gate and trying to work out where the heck we're going with the other gate. Thank you again to everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.